put this fucking patch in my computer. That's what it is. Lito, was it up?
I'm sending the link right now to the page.
Oh no, you can send it right into the group chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Go ahead.
Alright. I think what really frustrates me is this. He did a post. He talked about the old Cincinnati Bengals. Because we're trying to build sportsmanship here. We're trying to build a label. We're trying to have fun. And even if it is $10 or $25 or $50 or $75, it's still fun winning money, period. I don't care if it's a nickel. When you go online and you try to build something with 30-something people, it is the hardest thing to do. They've taken down baseball because they can't keep the teams going. Basketball, they start leagues and they can't keep them going. Hockey and football are the two things that run. And LG is like number one. That's what I believe. Because all the games are timed. If you don't make it, you lose. The whole team loses. And if you don't play, guess what? You get banned for the whole year. So when we get these leagues, when we have this league going, and then we have another league that we're trying to build, this league has to be smooth. It has to run on its own. When I'm sitting here and I'm doing film because I have the Jets who won the Super Bowl, and now you're on the front cover of our brand. I can't have you on the cover. I can't even have you on the cover. You know how many likes you got for being Super Bowl champ? I had to like it 4 times just to get a like. When I'm doing, I just did a whole video on you, and I had somebody do some commentating on it, and it went really well. I shut it down. I deleted it. That's how mad I was. Because you did it one pass, you were at the 10-yard line, you ended up in the end zone, and you threw a long pass. We always talk about dropping back. I've never seen a quarterback drop back 10 to 15 yards. Unless they're being chased.
Yeah, too, D-line. You're talking about he all out blitz and I ran all the way back.
I have it on film. I need to pull it out, but if I have to, I will. I reset it. So everything I'm telling you is not lying, because I just watched your film and I just put it together. What I'm trying to say is, if you are the best player, play like the best. You know, no cutting out your play action. I'm watching you film. I see when people do it now because I know how to do it. I've never done it in my 15 years of playing football. Why do people do that?
To get an advantage.
Everybody wants to sit down and just play football. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. Honestly, the Raiders and Denver Broncos, I know they're not cheaters. They don't have no film. I wish it could be like that for everybody, but we need it. So I have to take points off of 2 people that don't even cheat, that just were excited to play and have fun because they didn't have film. So I just sat here and we just picked up another person that is going to give us gift cards for the league, for advertising them for their 5 home games. And he's a Jets fan. You can't do that. It's that late in the game, bro. You gotta down the ball. You're already up for 2 touchdowns. There's no way he's gonna come back. Sportsmanship, you get up under center and you just down the ball. I don't know how hard it is. And then you leave the chat room. Of course I gotta reach you because he's left, because I don't know where your mind's at. I said that the reason why the league voted Brian out was because of these types of things. I was the only one, and they'll tell you, Lito, you know for real I was sticking up for him.
Yeah.
I put a message I kept you here because I played you and it was like a chess game. Because you do understand football. But the only thing I don't get about you is why do you go to like gadgets to win? That's the only thing. So my scenario is this. You left the chat, you didn't leave the league, you just left the chat. I just removed you from the league because I didn't know. I never said I was kicking you. Honestly, I'll tell you exactly. Liddy will tell you what I wrote, and I can show you what I wrote. Take 5 points from 4 players, because this is not the first, second time. It's not the first time, it's not the second time. It's like the third or fourth time that we had a situation. And we just want to play football. That's it. You're good, nobody could beat you. It's already been proven. You got 2 fourth losses. Can you do it without the cheat? Can you do it without the gadget? If you can, then we're good.
Tell me what. I can do it.
I'm just saying.
Tell you what, I mean, as far as the shit with the sportsmanship, I'm sorry, excuse me. As far as the stuff with the sportsmanship, like if you would have broke free, who know? Like you would have felt. How do we know that?
Because if you watch all my film, you see me do it all the time. It's not the first time I ever did that.
All right, but why not just kneel? Like it's not like he's. I will understand if he was calling timeout, if he was still trying. All right, I got it. I understand, but he's not calling timeout. And with that many seconds, don't tell me you think he's gonna call timeout. Like you've played that guy many seasons. This is not the first time you played him. You know he's not about that. You know once the game is over, he's just trying to get the game over. The point is like if you know the type of guy he is, or you know the type of league we're running, just kneel the ball. Like even if you up by 1 point, just kneel the ball, cause like there's no point in for us. Whether however you want to call it, if you want to call it a stat pattern, it's just sportsmanship. Like it's just give a crap about somebody, your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all supposed to be a group. We're supposed to be as strong as each other. But like if you're trying to humiliate somebody, or if you're trying to still score and shit, it just looks bad. And that's not what we're trying to do. I'm saying in general, as far as all you had to do was kneel the ball. Like, was he calling timeouts? Was he still trying? No. So why are you still calling plays? But see, that's the problem. Your whatever attitude is the problem, Myron. This is what I'm talking about. Like, he's always going to be the same type of person. So no matter how many times we talk to this guy, he's going to do what he's going to do. So you as an owner have to decide what you want to do with this guy. Like, for real.
I literally said whatever because I understand. Ain't no point in me going back and forth. You said whatever.
No, you're the one saying whatever. You're the one with the attitude that you don't care.
Bro, you dumb, bro. I hate talking to you. I swear to God.
I'm dumb? I'm dumb? Alright, you're right.
You don't listen. You always want to say yourself, bro. You just don't shut the hell up and listen, bro. That's all you gotta do. I literally say whatever. Just because I get what you saying. You feel me? I get what you saying. There's no point in me saying anything else, but I get what you saying.
So then why not say that? So why not say that instead of saying whatever? Instead of saying, because when you say whatever, that means you don't give a fuck about what I'm saying.
That's my lingo. That's my lingo. I'm sorry. That's my lingo. You got your lingo, I got my lingo.
It's on you, Marin.
We got a good player. Nobody can beat him. It's just a couple gadgets that he's doing. I played him. It's like a chess game. You got to understand football. If he's throwing deep, you're going sky, you're going cover 4, you're going man 2 over the top. If you're sitting there and you're freaking blitzing him and he got it all blocked up, he's going to get you deep. He got fast receivers, so you got to double up on him. Well, playing him is like a chess game, but the only thing I have a problem with is when he does the safety blitzes, the way he does it, and the way it manipulates the I ain't never seen no safety come and sit in between 2 linebackers in the middle.
I have. But only on the goal line.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Only on the goal line.
Only on the goal line. Only on the goal line. I've seen it. No, it's a play.
Mind
See,
you, I have
it's a,
seen in nickel sets. In nickel sets, I have seen teams use like in a 3-3-5, they'll use 3 defensive backs. I have seen that. They did that against Lamar Jackson in the playoff, in the playoff game this year. The Chargers did it. They had Quentin Jenner playing their middle linebacker slot.
Well, my thing is this. Very good player. I played him. The only thing... Who can't you hear? I said you're a good player. It's just when the whole league has something to say about you and I'm still standing here. I fought for a long time for Brian until I couldn't do it anymore. I'm just saying the game's over. He's one of your best sportsmanship guys here. He's one of the best kids. He's 16 years old now. I just feel like we got to teach him, you know, when you're up on somebody, just down the ball, man. And now what stinks is I'm sitting there, I waste all my time on that video, and with good commentator, and the dude left now, and then then I delete it. Now I delete it because I see what's going on. I'm like, man, I can't produce you. I can't promote you, and you're on. What is that noise?
That's your man Jeff doing what he does.
Jeff.
I just got here. Leave me alone.
Well, put your thing on mic, man. We don't want to hear that.
And he throws the ball.
And he
Anyway.
could go all the way.
All right, so I just kicked you, Jeff, because you're an idiot and you smoke all the weed you want, but I don't support it. Anyway, me personally, I had already told them you're losing 5 points on some players. I just didn't come up with a number. I said 4, but I was like, I'm just discouraged with the what we're trying to do, or what we're trying to build, and we want everybody else to do it so that they can come and sit down and play a game. Because look it. Are you going to do this next season when the game comes out, where you're going to learn all the gadgets and then use them against us? I mean, if we got to worry about somebody doing that, that's going to be a problem. I'd rather have somebody say, hey, this is what happens when you do this, and let us know. But you're doing stuff to win. That's the horrible part. Wait a minute. I know you are over 25 years old. You're not?
Super deep voice, god dang.
How old are you?
God dang.
This is what I'm saying. I don't like giving up on people like that are good at something, even like real life football players. It just takes you time to grow up. That this is what we do when we get ahead. Like when we play little kids and we play them something, we let them win on purpose. Well, at this point right now, all I'm saying is I didn't kick you because you got kicked. I kicked you because you left the chaff. You're the most hated team in this league. No, it's good. You're the most hated. You're your most hated player in this league.
I don't hate him. I lost to him twice.
If we did, well, the new guys don't know. I'm not kicking somebody. I'm not kicking somebody for being. I'm not kicking somebody for being good. And I didn't kick you. I just got annoyed because I'm doing your film and I'm just watching it. And it just disgusts me to keep watching it. And I'm like, why is this guy doing this? And he's supposed to be good. You're on the cover of of Real Madden National Football League. You're on the cover. I want you to go home. I want you to think about it yourself. No, it's not that. It's how you come down in the middle of the linebackers on a regular down with on.
majority of first, highlight season. It's just designed. I pulled them back.
I don't know. This game's almost over. We got what? We got like 30 days left to find out who's gonna be qualified to play in our league. I'm thinking all the guys we have is it. We're grown men.
With a couple teenagers.
With a few couple teenagers, yup. Nah, blitzing is blitzing, man. It's just the blitz that you're using. You know what it's doing. You know that it's man. I don't even want to pull it up. It's so sad. And you used it at a good time. It actually benefited you, and you won, and then you got paid for it. That's the sad part. You got paid for something that you know that's manipulating the system. Next. Suspension. The next topic is what is the suspension? Is it put you on auto for 3 games? Is it?
You put me on auto, you can take 100 points off the.
You still win. It's gonna be 5 points from on 4 players because this is like our 4th time. But I'm not even gonna do that. We'll do 5 points off of 2 players. You pick them. Lito, are you on the game?
Alright, you can take him from his players and just add it to mine, you know what I'm saying?
Lito, are you on the game?
Yeah.
Just take 5. I'm not gonna touch your speed because your speed you built on your own. Wouldn't be fair.
I can't wait for next Ben. My defense is gonna be able to stop speed players. Not gonna get cheesed on deep ass post routes.
This dude got booted and now he can't join back. Stop smoking weed. He can't get in.
I wonder why.
I don't know why he does that when we know we're live, man. I don't like that.
He'll come in and smack it right away.
And then he's talking about just came in. We know you just came in. We hear you hitting the bomb.
Then he always comes in on the middle of a conversation.
Come in sounding like a dang hot tub.
Like he knows exactly what we're talking.
20 minutes about something irrelevant. Doesn't shut up.
As soon as he's losing, what he'll do is go join another league and forget about the one that he's in. I'm trying to find your name on here so I can add you back in. Lito, hit his best wide receiver. Maybe I should do it because Lito might take off too many points.
No, I won't. Why would I do that?
No, I know you won't do that because I trust you. I know that. I was just joking.
All I gotta say is, I hope y'all ready to.
Okay, now here's the thing. Ready? Watch this. This is what's so funny, right? You remember last night when we were talking about $5 a person? Right? Remember we were talking about that last night? We were talking about because everybody was getting $5 a person. Now there's some dudes out there that didn't hit me up yet or didn't vote. I want to know why they didn't vote yet. I think everything that we do, and we have already proven that. Well, Jets, you were in the Super Bowl twice. Did you get paid both times? Well, no, you He was in one. Well, the coach definitely got paid. Coach got paid. Seattle got paid twice because he can't win a Super Bowl.
Dang.
And he knows he can't win a Super Bowl. He's been in it. Look at the Falcons just started playing yesterday. He lost. Green Bay Packers can't even win a preseason game.
Are the Falcons cursed?
Excuse me? I don't know what's going on. I think their birds got clipped. We just brought in a new Panthers guy. And let me tell you that league, that division is about to get funky because the Saints ain't bad either. The Buccaneers, I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's going to be at the bottom of the barrel like me. But
nah, the Buccaneers
lost.
is good. The Buccaneers is good.
He lost though,
So
and he got beat pretty good. No, it doesn't. But he played Detroit.
Detroit is good.
So is the Buccaneers, I thought.
I don't care what happens. I just want to beat the Jets. I want revenge.
He had four turnovers.
Oh,
That's Madden. Like that could happen in any game.
Miami, you're talking about the Jets, and you have to play the Bills tonight.
And they
don't care about that.
They probably haven't even scheduled it yet.
yeah, it's 10 o'clock
Yeah,
at night.
it's all scheduled. It's at 10 o'clock late at night.
We played
no
four
one-
times and I've beaten him 3 times. So I mean, not that.
Why are you guys
worried.
playing so late anyway?
That's just what time was scheduled.
Any these games that are played like at 10 o'clock at night, I can't do nothing with them games.
They're both on now, and they playing at 10.
And they both on. They're playing
Well,
at
he
10.
said he's got like hockey or something.
He's sitting there smoking a bong. How is he gonna have hockey?
I don't know. That's what he said. Go through the message. I was like, "Is 10 good?" He's like, "Oh," went on a little rant about hockey. I was like, "Okay."
Oh, we want to play when everybody's sleeping, so they're not embarrassed of the loss.
I'm an owl. That's why I prefer to play later. I literally stay up all the way through the night. Like I go to bed every day at 3 o'clock in the morning and go.
So
wake
you
up
couldn't play him
and
now?
wake up.
You couldn't play him now?
He said
I
that it
can,
was
but
the
I didn't know he
Bills.
would be available
It
now.
was the Bills that couldn't play now, I think.
Because he said something about hockey,
Well,
and that's when I suggested 10.
How is he gonna play hockey sitting there smoking on the bong? Man, we have to make a new chat room because he can't get in. But that's his loss. This is what happened.
Let me go look and see what he said. Now, if he would have been quicker on the response, because we could have played yesterday, but he's not going to respond for another, like, he didn't respond until like 5 hours
Here, he's
later.
talking right now. He's talking to me right now. I've already added you back, Jets. Lito's taking care of the points.
From how many
What's a
players?
few
2 of
minutes?
them?
Yeah.
Oh, screw that. I ain't going back and looking for that message. That's
Take
just
off
too
the
far.
take 5 points off a catch.
I've done it already.
And what else? And you gotta send it to him.
I did. Oh, I ain't say it. I took it off. Ross and his quarterback.
He's still gonna win.
Exactly. That's why I mean, unless you take his speed away, which is what he utilizes.
Nah, we can't touch speed because more the story is we don't put any points on speed or acceleration or throw power. So we can't do that. We can't touch his throw power, we can't touch his speed. We can't touch anything like that. It wouldn't be fair.
Throw power. He hurt his arm in quotations.
Nah, we can't do that, man. You know, one thing I want to know is who is going to beat the Jets? You know, one thing I want to know is you could. Yeah.
From John Ross, yeah, catching, and your quarterback.
And he's videotaping it now, so.
Man, when do I play you, Jets?
Wait, why are you in the 49ers?
Who?
We don't play until
You.
week 7.
What, man?
Are you? Oh, you're in another league right now.
Dang, we
Yeah.
play in the span of 3 weeks again like we did last season.
At 8 o'clock, get ready for your game, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's not bad. He got 86 touchdowns.
Dang, you got John Ross up to that high of catching?
Okay, now I'm gonna call you out like Jose. Jose, wait, Julio, you don't like this one.
Well,
I'm gonna send you this text message, and I want you to look at it. Julio,
yeah.
I'm gonna text you this, and I want you to look at it.
Before, I haven't fed him in a while. Why is Jeff sending me an invitation to a party?
I'm not going to his party. Don't come in here smoking weed.
He's probably lonely.
Zach, I have a feeling you're gonna lose today, because every time you schedule a game and you play it early, you lose. Okay, so
true.
Julio, look at. I'm sending it to you. I'm not sending it to nobody else. Jose did the same thing, and I want to see. Jose has said nothing about it. Look at that right there. But that's not why I bring people back. I bring him back because he's the most hated person. It has nothing to do with money. Julio messed up $250 for us. Not Julio, Jose. Jose did. You know, he said, I'll pay it. Where's he at? I hope you're listening. He hasn't said nothing about it. This guy's saying he's going to pay $160, but it's not about the money because we're going to get $160. It's the moral is just let's have fun. Let's be real men. I didn't know you were 21, man. I thought you was like fucking 35.
That explains why sometimes we do things immaturely. And my oldest kid is 30.
And my youngest big son is 21.
I'm the youngest one in this chat party.
But I have 2 little ones. Why does it always sound like there's a vacuum cleaner?
Right?
Yeah, my shit does the
Probably
same
need
shit.
to,
If your PS4 is getting hot, it's where you have it located. It's where you have it located.
That's not true. That's not true. Mine
No, it's
did
where you
this.
have it located. It's where you have it
mine
located,
had
bro.
this problem. It had so much dust in the fan, it overheated and shut off. Remember that, Julio? When I had my ghetto fix and it only worked like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
When I stuck that fan behind it? I took it to the garage and got the air compressor and blew the dust out, and it was like a cloud of dust. But I've also had this PlayStation since PS4 came out, so...
Alright, so the Bills wants me to make a new chat room.
For what?
So... I told him 8:55 I'll make it. 7:55.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL.
I'm not going to that chat room.
Look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
Oh, Zach, get ready to get your game going.
As their guys get set to
can we discuss about people overpaying on players again?
Nobody did that.
Baltimore.
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And Miles Brocker. Like, that's insane. That is ridiculous.
Was anybody else bidding on him? How much did he bid?
I had a normal contract on them both, and then you advance. I came back. I was curious where they went, and they both on Baltimore for an absurd price.
Here's 1st and 10.
Was it? How much was it?
Golf is getting over $30 million a season. That's he's getting.
He's brought down. Aaron Lynch
like, and for 5 years too. Like the last season, he's getting $40 million. Like, bro.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Julio, you want to give it a try? What we were talking about today as far as trying to... Oh, you're in the game, right?
Catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 6.
This dude's too high to talk, bro.
I do believe we'll see more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of their defense,
yeah, you're in the game.
So many ways, because
right.
most teams like to be strong down the middle.
You see how, like, even when we were just trying to talk about the league talk and Zach took it somewhere else, it'll never work with having a group because people don't stay on top of it. Jets, did you get your invite?
Yeah, I'm already on.
Yeah, someone's mic is echoing.
That's Julio's.
No, that's because I'm broadcasting the
Is that what happens? Oh, you can turn your broadcast off if you have to. Unless you have to use it for a game.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now it's Breida. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I watched it. It was 0-0. It was 0-0. And then right before the half, he scored 14 points on one deep ball and one end around. Oh.
Second down, here's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
We haven't officially brought it in, but
Kittle for a Niner first down.
That was a route run.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing.
Found the hole in the zone.
Double A packets can be beat.
And was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
They go play action here on first
Am I the closest one to beating you, Jet?
All right, let's change this freaking chat room. For this, I'm gonna tell him again. If he ever does it again, we're gonna do the same thing.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter.
Lito, I'm gonna switch rooms for this dude. Do I really truly want to do that? Yeah, I'll do it.
25-yard line.
I am Harvey owner.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Yeah.
10.
Can you invite Zach in here too?
They run again on first down. Cook.
I have no idea, man. He said he was making it. I was like, can you make it? So, oh, there it is. Alright. There you go. Yeah.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down.
I know.
I can't hear you, bro. You're not picking this up, or is it mine? It's yours. Neither y'all heard him?
Yeah.
Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26. Zoom.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Garoppolo now. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
They run with Breda. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a 1st down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Well, nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
11.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Drive. 21. Move it up, fellas.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
21.
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3's.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why they had a little extra space to run, don't we? No legal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on. Right and left.
On 2nd down, Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Galley, strong left, Galley. 56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56. Here we go, T. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey. Hey, check 26.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch 9. 18. Single receiver.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Throwing on second down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, check 26. 4 down. Zoom.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Switch.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So that, a good kick. We haven't talked about it much, but the wind is prevalent, and he drove that right into the wind.
Yeah, and don't forget the wind can swirl down there, too, so being able to read it, how it's coming, left to right, right to left, and to be able to execute that kick, that's pretty darn strong right there.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
First down, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Garoppolo to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
65.
This is Breda. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Starting the third quarter with Cook. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. And he'll take this one down to the 36. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's fine. Yeah. Jumbo! Jumbo!
Rodgers to throw on second down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeForest Buckner able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Rodgers with a keeper. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Hey, Mike.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Like 20, like 80.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
21. 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Garoppolo, 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. A very solid gain of 27.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jumbo! Here we go. 58!
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, check 26.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 34.
21.
They go play action here on 1st down. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrito. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. 3rd down here.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
To throw on 3rd down, Martinez. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Over here.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Over here.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Kenny Clark in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Lynch in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, zoom.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, check 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Martinez now throwing on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Now Cook. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, 4th quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Room here to run. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try to take the field goal out of it.
They start the drive with Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. And it's the Redskins that have now taken the lead there late. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
He's back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll toss it to Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This a long one from 54. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final.